Maybe also a quick word about like the different business models. So I think like in linear business, it's pretty simple that you buy cheap, sell more expensive, and that's where you get the profit. But in circular commerce, ReCommerce, there are like multiple ways to actually monetize the inventory. So maybe a couple words about the different models and.
Yeah. I would again do like a first hard split, going about whether you're still selling stuff or whether you're servitizing the item. So in the selling side of things, it's business models like refurbished sales or then secondhand sales as it is. So there you are making your profits out of the idea that, well, you had to get that item in from somewhere in the first place. Maybe it was a product return after the initial kind of virgin sale, or maybe you bought it from an aftermarket and then you feel that you can find an arbitrage in that value that you bought it from, and then you can repair it, so refurbish it and sell it for a little bit more of a profit there. Or maybe it's just secondhand that you're kind of maybe aggregating certain amount of certain style of clothes, and then as a marketplace you can find customers that way. So these are the models where you still sell, and I think the challenge is then on the supply side on figuring out where do you find this secondhand or supply where you can make your margin. Now the servitization side then includes things like rentals and whether it's fixed short-term rentals or whether it's long-term leasing or whether it's subscriptions and such, where the idea is that the item itself is part of a service. So you're not buying an iPhone, you're buying a phone as a service, and then you pay a recurring fee for it, but usually attached to that you get some other benefits like free repairs or maybe some other service bundles. Like leasing car companies make most of their money, I think, from maintenance and these additional services. So these are, I think, the different models. So either you servitize the good as part of as a service, or then you keep kind of doing these unit sales, but then you're trying to just figure out where do you get your supply. And there's different aspects related to both that make them interesting and challenging. Just as one thing with the sales side, it's the kind of speed in which you can flip your inventory. That kind of defines how much capital you have tied in the business. Whereas in the service side, you usually have to, your kind of balance sheet starts to grow because you hold these assets in your own balance sheet for a longer time. It might take longer time for them to pay themselves back. So there's this lead time until that item becomes profitable, and usually you need to figure out financing for it.